There we go. There we go. Good afternoon, everyone's. And welcome. This is Johnny Mac 365, and welcome. Oh boy. Welcome to Thank You Thursday. Welcome to Thank You Thursday. Tragedies are commonplace. All kinds of diseases, people are slipping away. Economy's down, folks can't get enough pay. But as for me, all I can say is thank you, Lord, for all you've done for me. Yeah, folks, yeah. Folks without homes, people out in the streets, drug habits, some say they just can't beat. Muggers and robbers, no place seems to be safe. But you've been my protection every step of the way. Thank you, Lord, for all you've done for me. Yeah, it could have been me. Outdoors, no clothes and no food, or just alone without a friend, or just another number with a tragic end. Yeah. But you didn't see fit to let none of these things be. Every day by your power, you keep on keeping me. I want to say thank you, Lord, for all you've done for me. Hell, it could have been me outdoors, here with no food and no clothes, or just alone without a friend, or just another number with a tragic end. You didn't see fit to let none of these things be. Every day by your power, you just keep on keeping me. And I want to say thank you, Lord, for all you've done for me. I want to say thank you, Lord, for all you've done for me. Yeah. Thank you, Lord, for all you've done for me. Yes. Thank you, Lord. Yeah. Thank you, Lord. Oh, thank you, Lord. Yes. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Oh, thank you, Lord. Thank you for your love and your protection. Thank you for your love and protection. Thank you for leading me. Thank you for guiding me. Thank you for protecting me every hour. I could have been dead in my grave, but you made old death stand back and behave. Oh, with all of my heart, I thank you. With all of my mind, I thank you. With all of my strength, I thank you. Yeah, thank you, Lord. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Lord. Lord, for all you've done for me. Oh, I thank you for all you've done for me. Girl, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your power, for your protection every hour. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for protecting me. Thank you for keeping me, Lord. Yeah. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. I can't help but say thank you. When I think about it, God, I say thank you. Oh, thank you, Lord. All that you've done for me, all that you brought me through. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Lord. Thank you. Thank you, Lord, for all you've done for me. Yes. I thank you, Lord, for all you've done for me. Oh, thank you, Lord, for all you've done for me. Yes. And good afternoon to everyone that is in the room. Thank you for again, and you are welcome here with the Mac Association for Thank You Thursday. Now, today I'm going to try to keep this as short as possible. Yeah, I'm going to try to keep this as short as possible. However, today we want to talk about gratitude. And I just want to give you the 31 benefits of gratitude. The 31 benefits of gratitude. 31 benefits of gratitude consist of emotional gratitude, personal gratitude, social gratitude, career gratitude, and health gratitude. And we thank our God for giving us another opportunity to be before you and to share with you. Now, before I go into the quick lesson, I just wanted to say and to show gratitude to Mr. Sean Bradley for his live last night and the example that this young man exhibited last night, how he opened his chat to individuals who had grievances with each other. And in the process, although there was a lot of yelling back and forth, this young man never gave control of his platform to any of the callers. He maintained control of his platform the entire time. He gave individuals a chance to speak and air out their grievances. And whether there was amicable or consensual mending or fixing or conclusion, it was a wonderful lesson that we can all take. It's a lesson that we can all learn from and refer back to, This is how it is done. It's how it is done. It is how it's done. So, Mr. Sean Bradley, I thank you, being a young black man that really does exhibit a lot of the qualities that we look for in our younger generations. So again, Sean Bradley, we thank you. There's a lot that has been going on these YouTube streets that we have all been witnessing, either in real time or in replay. And wow, that's all I can say is just wow. Wow. Amazing. To say the least. Amazing. Amazing. And I always say this: in any given situation, there are two things or two things you should pull from it. You should pull what to do and what not to do. Let me say that again. You should always be able to pull two things from any given situation. And that is what to do and what not to do. Okay. Now, some people are the type of people that teach you strictly what not to do. And there are other situations and people that teach you what to do. Then you see those people that do help out a little bit when giving you information and whatnot, and the behaviors show you what to do and what not to do. So again, I am grateful. I'm grateful to be here. And I am grateful for all of you that are in the chat. I see Rockwell K1. I see So Blessed. I see Fee O'Brien. I see my moderator, Maturish. I thank you all for being here. If there's anyone I missed, charge it to my head and not my heart. Oh, I just keep it real. Good to see you. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Okay, let's go into a lesson. The 31 benefits of gratitude. And again, it consists of your emotion, your personality, your social, your health, and your career. These are where you benefit in these 31 ways. And it all comes into and causes you to live a happier life. Now, I'm just going to give you the 31. I'm going to give you all the 31 and probably come back on next Thursday and give you the rest, because I don't want to be on here very long. Okay. Okay. The first one is, well, let me say this. Yeah, the first one is gratitude makes us happier. Gratitude makes us happier. And I have a suggestion that we take 5 minutes at the beginning of our day. Just 5 minutes at the beginning of your day. And just be gracious. Just practice gratitude. Just take those 5 minutes to recognize all the wonderful things that God has done for you and the things that God has brought you through, both the blessings and those trials, because it is the trials that build us and cause us to have wisdom and knowledge and understanding. So the first one again is gratitude makes us happier. And my suggestion is to take the first 5 minutes of any day and begin to be grateful and to show God that you are grateful for allowing you to rise. And again, for the things that he has done and the things that he has brought you through. The second one is gratitude makes people like us. Gratitude causes people to like us. When you are grateful, people are more prone to warm up to you when you are grateful and when you are gracious, and you share that with people. People warm up to you much quicker than they would if you're stoic and cold. Gratitude makes us richer. It makes us more trusting. Makes us more social. It makes us more appreciative. Through gratitude, we become more appreciative and we begin to recognize the good in everything. Okay. Gratitude makes us healthier. That's number 3. Gratitude makes us healthier. It makes us healthier. It makes us healthier. And that's important. That's important. It makes us healthier. When I think about it, there is a healthy benefit to being gracious and having gratitude and being thankful. It causes us not to worry so much about things that we have no control over. Number 4, gratitude boosts our career. It makes you a more effective manager. It also helps you to network and increase your decision-making capabilities. It increases your productivity and helps to get you mentors and prodigies. Okay. It helps us. It helps us in our career. Amen. It causes people to want to be around us, and it causes people to want to learn from us. How did you get where you are? How do I get to where you are in my field? You don't have to be in the same field to mentor someone. It is the principle of gratitude that will draw people to you, and then you can share that principle with them. Number 5, gratitude strengthens our emotion. It strengthens our emotion. It reduces feelings of envy, makes our memories happier. It lets us experience good feelings and helps us to bounce back from stress. Gratefulness will help you to bounce back from stress. Normally, when a person is stressed, the last thing they think about is saying thank you and being gracious. However, it is a stress reliever. It is a stress reliever. And if you don't believe me, just try it and see what happens. Gratitude develops our personality. Gratitude develops our personality. Gratitude develops our personality. How do you like that for a personality check? How do you like that? If you're a person that is not gracious and is not thankful, what begins to happen is it shows in your personality. It shows in the things that you do. That was number 6. Gratitude develops our personality. Number 7, gratitude makes us more optimistic. Gratitude makes us more optimistic. It makes us more optimistic. We look at the possibilities. We see the glass half full, and then we recognize that the water pitcher is on the other side of the room, so that we can get the water pitcher and fill our glass and cause it to overflow. So it makes us optimistic, more optimistic about the outcome of whatever we undertake or whatever we're involved in or whatever even comes our way. We know that by thanking God, we know that He is going to give us what we need to get through it, to grow through it, and to conquer. For we are more than conquerors. Gratitude releases materialism. And when that's number 8, gratitude reduces materialism. And people talk about the hood, but one of the things, it's not just in the hood, it's with a lot of us. We become more materialistic the more we uh, achieve, the more money we get, the more we become materialistic. And but here it's letting us know that gratitude has the power to cause us to be less materialistic. And it's not about uh, building our lives on what we have and bragging about what we have, but it's more about sharing. It's about sharing. It's about sharing. It's about sharing information. It's about sharing with people to help them to get where on the road to where they ultimately want to go. So gratitude reduces materialism. Gratitude increases spiritualism. That number 9. Gratitude increases spiritualism. For gratitude is the will of God concerning us. In other words, anything that you really desire from God. Gratitude is one of the best ways, or should I say, the 2 top ways of getting anything from God is to be thankful. And first of all, to be obedient first, to be obedient to God, and then to be thankful for God. Those 2 things will cause a speedy manifestation of the things that you desire from God. So gratitude increases spiritualism. Gratitude makes us, number 10, gratitude makes us less self-centered. Gratitude makes us less self-centered. And I always add to self-centered, because the next step from self-centered is self-absorbed. Self-centered is when it's all about you and what can you do for me? And it is not a fair exchange. I remember the saying, the adage, fair exchange is not robbery. But when you're self-centered, you want everybody to cater to you. And but when you are thankful, and when you operate under the principle of gratitude, you find yourself being less self-centered. And when you give, it will be given to you, great measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over, shall men give unto your bosom. In other words, you're going to have a more of an abundance than what you gave. And then people are going to be running you down to bless you. It is important to be a giver of thanks so that we don't become self-centered. 11 is gratitude increases self-esteem. Gratitude increases self-esteem. I heard someone say that in relationships, we have a tendency to have people build our self-esteem. And when those people leave, or when that relationship is over, they not only take their material belongings, but they also take your self-esteem with them. So what gratitude does is the process of it. In the process of the thank you mentality, you build your own self-esteem. And there's nothing like an individual who has worked and built their self-esteem, especially through gratitude. No one can give you self-esteem in that case, and no one can take your self-esteem. And everyone knows how their trials and their process is in building anything in life. So then you don't readily give it up. So self-esteem, gratitude helps you to increase, build, increase self-esteem, and teaches you the value of your self-esteem, because your self-esteem is valuable. It is valuable and it is priceless. There is no price that one can pay for self-esteem. However, helps you, it increases that self-esteem. Number 12, gratitude improves sleep. Gratitude improves sleep. Gratitude increases sleep quality and reduces the time required to full sleep. In other words, what gratitude does is it becomes a key component in not just sleeping, but resting. A lot of us, we sleep. We go to sleep at night, but we don't rest. We have a tendency to wrestle in our sleep, to wrestle to get comfortable, to wrestle to get to that realm of sleep where we find rest and rejuvenation and restoration. So gratitude helps you to improve your sleep and your rest. So you don't just sleep, but you rest and you rejuvenate. Okay. Number 13, gratitude keeps you away from the doctor. Gratitude, number 13 says, gratitude keeps you away from the doctor. I like that one because a lot of individuals who are not gracious and who are not thankful, there's always something happening to them. You know, they break a toe, can't go to court, but no, they just, you know, ailments, little things. It's just really weird, you know, when you are not grateful, the things that happen to the body. But when you are grateful, when you are thankful, you find yourself not going to the doctor as much as people who are not grateful. Number 14, gratitude lets you live longer. Gratitude allows you a longer life. Gratitude allows you a longer life. It causes you to live longer. Why? Because it decreases the stresses in your life. Gratitude gives you the opportunity that instead of being frustrated and stressed, remember we talked about relieving stress. Gratitude helps you to relieve stress. So being thankful will cause you to relieve or release stress and help you to live longer. All of it is connected. The rest and the living longer. When you rest well and you relieve stress, you live longer. That was number 14. Number 15, gratitude increases energy level. Now, try this. And there's something I want to say. I got to go back to number 12. Now, I said to you, I suggested that you, the first 5 minutes of getting up in the morning to exercise or to practice being thankful. The same principle applies 5 minutes before you go to bed. If you go to bed with a thankful heart and a grateful heart, when you go to bed with a grateful heart and your last thoughts was on being grateful, you will find yourself having better rest. That is a key ingredient to great rest. So in the morning, when you rise, take 5 minutes to give God thanks. Before you go to bed, take 5 minutes and give God thanks. And then you'll have a testimony. I stand behind it. I stand 150% behind it. Gratitude increases, number 15, gratitude increases energy levels. Here's what I was going to say. Those of you that exercise, you will find that you will exercise better when you not just count, but you practice thank you. And now this is something I've tried, and I have to go back to it because I gained a little bit, but it'll help you complete the exercise task. It will give you the energy that you need to get through the exercise. Okay, so let's try that and see how it works. And those of us that are not in the gym like we should be, let's practice that from this point on. Let's begin to do something every day in a spirit of thank you. Even when you walk, if you're a walker or if you're a jogger, you'll find that your energy levels will increase and your endurance will increase when you do it with a thank you. Number 16, gratitude makes you more likely to exercise. It makes you more likely to exercise. It will help give you the motivation and keep you motivated. And that's important. Most of us exercise, but we exercise one time a year or every 3 months. We start a workout routine, and then for some reason we get a little lax. But gratitude, in that we will find, will give us the motivation to stay motivated to exercise. So gratitude makes you more likely to exercise. Number 17, gratitude helps us bounce back. Gratitude helps us bounce back. I'll say that a third time. Gratitude helps us bounce back. And that I can say from experience, it really does. It really does. It helps you to bounce back. What you begin to do is to not focus so much on the ailment or what you're dealing with at the moment, and helps you it strengthens you, actually. It strengthens you. It's just like a vitamin that gives you a boost and helps you to bounce back. And when you bounce back, you bounce back with more than before. So gratitude helps us bounce back. Number 18, gratitude makes us feel good. And that is true. Gratitude, but not only us, it makes anyone that we share gratitude with or give gratitude to. It's a win-win situation. We feel good and they feel good. Now, let me challenge you. Anytime that you're feeling down or bad during your course of the day, just begin to operate in gratitude and see how it changes. It really is miraculous. And it's the small miracles that I'm grateful for. I mean, a big miracle is wonderful, but it's the small miracles. A thank you is a miracle worker. It will work miracles. Number 19, gratitude makes our memories happier. Gratitude makes our memories happier. I think I'd like to say that again. Gratitude makes our memories happier. Our memories are not set in stone. They are not set in stone. Oftentimes we find ourselves having memories that control our emotion. But when you are thankful for what you went through at that time, especially if it's a negative encounter or a negative experience, when we examine the things that we have achieved in ourselves and the growth, and we look back on that memory in a spirit of gratitude, we become happy that we went through it when we did. Because I realized something in my years of living is that everybody reaches their stages at a different time. And what I went through at 30 years old, some people went through at 50 years old. So my being able to look back on that experience and in a spirit of thankfulness, I'm able to share it and motivate that person and encourage that person that they too can make it through it, and vice versa. Because a lot of the encouragement that I got was from people that were older than me, that had gone through what I went through. And when they would talk about the memory, I remember so many of them saying that I am so grateful that I went through that when I did, because had I not at that time, I might not have made it at an older age. I might not have had the tolerance now that I had then. So it begins to generate, or it should begin to generate a thank you and a spirit of gratitude in you. So it does. It makes your memories, even when they're negative, because you see the purpose, and the purpose of it was greater than the experience. Okay, number 20. Gratitude reduces feelings of envy. Oh my God. That is something that when I look around YouTube, you can see that there are people that have envy. And when you have envy, most of the time it is because you're not grateful for where you are. You're not grateful for your own journey and your own experience. And you are envying someone else's journey and experience, where they are versus where you are. And but gratitude reduces that. It reduces that. Everyone's experience is important. Everyone's experience is the building blocks to the person that you are becoming. So gratitude, being thankful for who you are, for how God made you. And it doesn't matter how God made you. God never made junk. Okay? Nobody that God has created is junk. Everyone is important to God. So if everyone is important to God, you are important. So there's no need to envy anyone. And listen, this was my practice. When I came up and I was in school, School for the Performing Arts, there was some absolutely jaw-dropping, mesmerizing singers that came along with me. I never felt competition. I never felt envious. I was able to applaud and cheer the other singers and actors and all this that studied with me. And I say that because I've always had a spirit of sharing. And listen, let me encourage you. And if you got a pen, write this down. As long as you have something to share, you will never be envious or jealous of anybody, because God made you special. He made you with your gifts and your talents, and that's what makes you. That's who you are. So you never need to be jealous or envious of anybody. But should you feel that creeping up, give God a thank you, because it reduces the feeling of envy. Number 21, gratitude helps us relax. Now, that is definitely something that I practice. For those of us who meditate and we know how to meditate, one of the greatest centering devices that I use is gratitude, is thank you. It has a tendency to center your mind and relax you to the point where you let everything else go. And when you are in that place, that's when God can speak to you. That's when God can show you things. So remember, gratitude will help you relax. Number 22, on the social side of things, gratitude makes you friendlier. Gratitude makes you friendlier. And multiple studies have shown that gratitude induces pro-social behavior. So it makes you more sociable. It makes you friendlier. It makes you warmer. Makes you less judgmental. Gratitude helps your marriage. If you want to see a marriage break up, I know that the statistics say that money is one of the number one problems in marriages that cause them to dissolve, break up, and fall apart. But gratitude, I believe gratitude is number one, because without gratitude, everything else is reflected in the behaviors. So if you're not thankful and you don't show gratitude to your partner, other things, other areas will show that gratitude is not part of the relationship. That should be one of the top things that in any relationship, whether it is an intimate relationship with friends, intimate relationship with a partner, or any kind of relationship, if we practice being grateful and being thankful to each other, we will find that it'll keep our marriage together. And it also makes your partner fall more in love with you, because you appreciate and you show appreciation both in word and in deed. It causes people to fall. It causes your partner to even, or your marriage to be more solid. Gratitude makes you look good. Now, I don't want to use myself as an example because I don't want nobody to think, you know, I'm like people on the other side of town. But most of us do not look like what we've been through because we are thankful. Most of us do not have wrinkles and frown lines and a whole, well, I don't think gray hair is a bad thing. I think gray hair is a beautiful thing. But you can look in a person's face and tell when they're not grateful by the way they look, by the way their skin sags. So trust me, gratitude makes you look, it makes you look good. It makes you look good. Number 25, gratitude helps you make friends. Gratitude helps you make friends. Gratitude makes it easier. Let me put it that way. It's easier to become friends or to make friends when you are gracious. Number 26, gratitude deepens friendships. Gratitude deepens friendships. It makes friendships more quality. It causes real loyalty. Let me say that. Gratitude causes sincere and authentic loyalty. And that loyalty, I am so loyal that I will pull your coattail when you're wrong. Okay? Loyalty does not work just having your back when you get into stuff. But loyalty is also when I see you veering off of the path to remind you that you're veering off. Let's get back on task. Loyalty is more than just, and I can't stress this enough, loyalty is more than just, oh, I'm loyal, I got your back. But I have your back when you're right, I have your back when you're wrong. And I also have your back enough to tell you that you're wrong. Now, whether you accept it or not, I'm loyal enough to tell you. So gratitude deepens friendships. Number 27, and we're almost done. Thank you, God. Gratitude makes you a more effective manager. So often when we use the word manager, people think they just think that it is in business. In this particular context, it is social, so it doesn't mean business. But we manage our lives every day. We manage our lives every single day, our personal lives as well as our professional lives. And your professional life will always be a reflection of your personal life. What do I mean? If you do not manage your personal life well, if you do not manage your life at home well, you will not manage well in business. Most of the time, people that don't manage their personal lives well overcompensate in business. They overcompensate. They micromanage in business when their personal life is in the trash can. And they expect everybody else to do what they should be doing. They put their responsibilities on other people, and they allow other people to wield their authority. So be reminded, that gratitude makes you a more effective manager. Number 28, gratitude helps you network. And that's a true fact. Gratitude helps you network. If I'm going to tell you something, good afternoon, D. Ramsey. Welcome. When D. Ramsey can confirm this. When you operate under gratitude, people are ready. They are ready to advertise you word of mouth. They will give your name out and cause you to be even more successful than you are. So gratitude helps you. It puts you in a place to network. That people, again, we said earlier that gratitude makes people like you. So if they like you, it becomes easier to network. Number 29, gratitude increases your goal achievement. Gratitude increases your goal achievement. And that's important. That's very important. That is very important. Gratitude will put people in your way. Again, let me say this. When we ask God for blessings, they're not just going to fall out of the sky. They're not going to fall out of the sky. God uses people and situations to bless you. So he will put people and situations in your way for you to achieve your goal. When you are grateful, God looks out for you. And I'm telling you from experience, God will do that. The universe will do that because, again, the universe is like fertile soil. And when you're grateful for the things that you have and where you are and where you want to go, trust me, being grateful and having gratitude and the principle of gratitude will cause you to achieve your goals. Number 30, and we really almost done. Gratitude improves your decision making. And this one, I love this. And you see that I start to smile because this becomes a little more emotional for me because I know it really does work. Gratitude, number 30, gratitude improves your decision making. Gratitude will cause you to be clear, to see things more clearly. Gratitude antidotes the insecurities that try to come up when you are making decisions, when you are put in a position to make decisions. Gratitude will eradicate that self-doubt. And if you don't believe me, and I'm saying this with all the passion within me, and at the same time, I'm holding myself together because I'm grateful, because this speaks a great volume. It speaks loudly. If you don't believe me, the next time you're in a place to make a decision, just begin to thank God. Just begin to say thank you. And you will begin to see things not from a vantage point of looking straight into it, but that thank you will cause you to be lifted up and to look down on it and to see all the components and what it will take to solve the issue. It will show you the right decision to make. Gratitude improves your decision making. It improves your strategy. It strengthens your strategy. I'm gonna get off that because I can really get caught up in just that alone. Gratitude and decision making. Number 31, and our very last benefit, and these are the benefits of gratitude. The benefits, the things, and see, again, the universe is set up so that whatever you give, you get back. And the thing about karma, we always use karma in the negative text or in the negative context, where if you do something bad, it's going to come back on you. But karma, karma is both good and bad. Karma is like a boss that you work for, and at the end of the week comes and gives you your pay, comes and gives you what you've earned. Number 31, and our final. Gratitude, because I'm not trying to be on here a long time, but this is good to me. Gratitude increases productivity. Gratitude increases productivity. I'm going to say it one more time because I want it to get in your spirit. I don't want you to listen to it, but I want you to hear it. Listening implies intellect. Hearing implies spirit. So I want you to hear it in your spirit. Gratitude increases your productivity. And that is twofold. If your productivity is increased, then the people that you manage, if you will, or the people that you influence, their productivity will increase. So if you are a manager, if you are a boss, and your productivity is increased, so will those up under you, because they will mirror you. They will example you. They will reflect who you are. It increases productivity. You will have the wisdom and the knowledge through gratitude to do what will take someone 3 hours. It could take you an hour to complete and to produce. It will increase your productivity. And that's a good thing, because every one of us likes to complete a task. It's like the saying, if you're 15 minutes, no, if you're on time, you're late. And if you're early, you're on time. What will happen is you'll begin to see things come together a lot sooner than most people, than most deadlines. Gratitude. On this Thank You Thursday, gratitude is our key word. So let us go from this room and practice the principle of gratitude. Now, for some of us, it may be more challenging than others. But I guarantee you that if you Stick with it. Everything in your life will begin to change for your benefit. You will benefit from it. You will be blessed, and it will cause you to be a blessing to others. And that's how we influence others, by being the example, by doing the work on us, and then sharing what we've done. So let us all be grateful on this Thank You Thursday. And let's practice it. Practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect. Practice will get it in so deep into your spirit that it'll become automatic. It will become automatic. Gratitude is not a cure-all, but what it is a massively underutilized tool for improving life, satisfaction, and happiness. Let me say that again. Gratitude is not a cure-all, but what it is a massively underused tool for improving our lives, our satisfaction, and our happiness. So let's use the tool. And once we use the tool, we'll see the difference. So I thank all of you, every last one of you that have come into this Thank You Thursday. Miss Patricia Ellington, Sonia Swaby, Riri Carter, Rockwell K1, all of my Maz, Sean Bradley, D. Ramsey. I appreciate you all for coming in and supporting and showing love. I really appreciate that. I am encouraged to do what I do. I'm encouraged to be me. So blessed. Mysterious Mermaid. Let's get real. I appreciate that. It is, again, it is my ministry. I can't say ministry. This is just who I am, to share some of the things that life has afforded me to experience, so that others can live a happier life and a more fruitful life. Clisha Edwards, thank you so much for being here. Maturish is somewhere around here. She's probably making coffee. I thank you, Maturish. I just keep it real. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate all of you, and I thank you. And as is customary at the end of my life, and you all are welcome. Thank you. As I normally do, I decree and declare love unto you. I declare that more love than you can imagine, more love than your heart can feel, and more love than your hands can hold. I decree and declare love into your life, because when you love, when you really love, you have the ability to automatically keep every commandment of God and keep every commandment of the universe. So I thank you on this Thank You Thursday. Miss Pam Fowler, it's so good to see you. And so then, I also bid you a terrific Thursday. And a triumphant Thursday. That everything you face through gratitude works out in your favor and for your benefit. Thank you all, and good day.